What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're introducing an exciting new company to the channel, and that company is called Pond Technologies. Now, Pond Technologies is a very unique company utilizing carbon capture technology along with algae products. They're all about CO2 emissions. It's a very green company. So I'm excited to be talking about this company, and also I'm excited to be talking about this industry because it's a very new industry, but it's so very important. As we know, CO2 emissions, very big deal right now, and saving the planet is becoming more and more important. So guys, let's get straight into the video. Also, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video. Always check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer, and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. With that being said, guys, I bring you Pond Technology. So the first thing we're gonna do is go to their website, and that is pondtech.com. So we derive value from emissions. Company has three aspects to their business: Pond Tech, Pond Biotech, and Pond Naturals. So Pond Tech is engaged in the sale and licensing of its CO2 abatement technology to project developers, funders, engineering companies, and others in partnership with industrial emitters. Then we have Pond Biotech. Pond Biotech grows genetically modified algae that express complex proteins used in diagnostics, therapeutics, and medicines. Then we've got Pond Naturals. Pond Naturals is engaged in the production, formulation, and creation of custom blended nutrition products. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about that in this video. The first thing I wanted to also bring up was, in fact, the stock. So Pond Technologies is traded on the TSX Venture under ticker symbol POND. At the time of recording, currently trades for 25 cents. It's got a $14 million market cap and a 52-week range of 20 cents all the way up to 80 cents. So as we can see right now, guys, the stock has hit lows of around 20 cents. It's been moving up, creeping up there nice and slowly. And now might be a very interesting time to actually take a look at Pond Technologies. So let's head on over to their corporate presentation to get a little bit more information about the company. That's where we're going to get the majority of our facts. So like I said, TSX Venture, ticker symbol POND, or the OTCQB, under ticker symbol PNDHF. So a quick little overview. Pond Technologies. Pond Technologies is a Canadian technology company that has developed an innovative on-site method of capturing and transforming harmful CO2 emissions into a sealable asset in the form of protein-rich algae. Pond's proprietary platform harnesses raw, unfiltered, stacked gas to fuel growth of various strains of algae under tightly monitored conditions, year-round and completely autonomously. 2 tons of CO2 are consumed to produce 1 ton of algae. Controlled growth outperforms current competitors' outdoor methods versus Pond's growth platform. So we can see some of the benefits here. So it controls the growth environment, including light, gases, and temperature in enclosed photobioreactors. Increased yield, less contamination, operates year-round 24/7. A fraction of the land is required, and it uses less water than outdoor farms. So the market opportunity. What is the market opportunity for the algae? Food, beverage, and nutraceuticals, over $10 billion. Compound annual growth rate of 10 to 20%. Price per ton, $10,000 to $450,000 per ton. Fish and animal seeds, target market, over $20 billion. Compound annual growth rate of 10%. Price per ton of $1,500 to $3,000. Biotech, the market's over $600 billion with a compound annual growth rate of 12%. Price per kilogram of roughly $10 million or more. And then finally, bioremediation, target market over $100 billion with a compound annual growth rate of roughly 9%. So the market for algae is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and our patented technology can capture various market segments. Pond's proprietary technology is protected by an extensive intellectual property portfolio, including 26 active patents in the key markets like the United States, Europe, Taiwan, China, and the Middle East. Algae platform protection, there we go. Patents pending. So notable relationships and partnerships. The Ad Agri company profile. So the UK-based global manufacturer and distributor of premium animal feed products, wholly owned company of industry giant Associated British Foods PLC. Then we've got the National Research Council Canada, which is the primary national research and technology organization of the Government of Canada in science and technology research and development, and they're an advisor. Then we've got St. Mary's, which is a major producer of cementitious materials based in Ontario, Canada, with 6 manufacturing facilities with a combined production capacity of over 5 million metric tons annually. They're an investor. And finally, we've got the Malone Group, headquartered in Ireland with offices in the UK, Bulgaria, Canada. The Malone Group works with leading brands internationally to manage and deliver high value business critical projects, and they are a partner. So here we've got the company divisions. 3 different divisions. We've got Pond, which develops and commercializes technology and holds associated intellectual property monetized via proprietary equipment, consulting, licensing, and royalty fees. Then we've got Pond Naturals, Pond Carbon, and Pond Biotech, which we did talk about. But let's just talk a little bit more about their strategic goals when it comes to the 3 aspects of the business. So Pond Carbon, their strategic goal is to make Pond Technologies the global leading solution for commercial scale development of algae photobioreactors to produce algae proteins for the food, feed, and biofertilizer market. Then we've got Pond Biotech. Their strategic goal is to make Pond Biotech the leading biological solution for the low-cost manufacture of diagnostics, vaccines, and therapeutics through algae production systems. Finally, we've got Pond Naturals. Their strategic goal is to make Pond Naturals a premier solution for domestic production and distribution of a variety of highest quality bulk and consumer natural products. So guys, we have Pond Carbon. Quick little overview. We're not gonna go over every single point because this is a long presentation. I just want to touch on the key points, and we will be having their CEO on to explain the technology, the company, what they're all about as well. So make sure to stay tuned for that. So the overview. So Pond Carbon develops carbon capture projects, providing operational resources from initial consulting to project completion. Then we've got Pond Biotech. Pond Biotech represents an immediate and long-term value creation opportunity by using PondTech's algae-based system to develop and manufacture valuable algae strains for use in human and animal therapeutic solutions. So some of the benefits when it comes to Pond Biotech: controlled growth environment for genetically modified algae that can express proteins for diagnostics and therapeutics, consistent quality due to contained growth system, proven scalability, proper protein folding, and it's less expensive. So the immediate opportunity: diagnostic reagents, cost advantage in reagents, no requirement to develop testing platform. Future opportunities: human therapeutics provides proof of concept to manufacturing opportunity, potential to develop therapeutics, novel and biosimilar, and then contract manufacturing, providing manufacturing capabilities to pharmaceutical companies looking for cost improvements. Then finally, guys, we've got Pond Naturals. So Pond Naturals is a manufacturing operation that develops algae-based products to sell to clients in the food, beverage, and nutraceutical industries. Now we're going to quickly touch on the leadership team. We did have the pleasure of interviewing Grant Smith, who's the Chief Executive Officer of Pond. Grant Smith is an executive with 25 plus years of experience in the global health supplements and ingredients space. Co-founder and partner at RFI Ingredients, a large manufacturer for ingredients to well-known consumer brands across North America. Prior to this, Grant served in a leadership role at various major consumer packaged goods companies in North America. So take a look at the leadership team, guys. It's always a great idea to do your own research and due diligence when it comes to these companies, especially when it comes to leadership, as they are leading the company. And from what I see, leadership seems to be highly experienced. So there's your contact information. If you do want to learn more, contact Cole Stevens for corporate development. That's it for the introduction, guys. Pond is a very interesting company with some really, truly unique technology, very appropriate for this day and age as CO2 emissions is becoming very, very important. And, people are really starting to be conscious of that. And this green initiative, I feel like, is really going to gain traction. It's only going to gain more traction, in my opinion. Of course, not financial advice, but those are just my thoughts. That seems to be where we're going. So anyways, take a look at Pond if you are interested in this company, this technology, and I'd be happy to provide you with more information. Drop me a comment down below. So watch out for the interview, and we'll see you guys in our next video. If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself, this video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.